For this week's assignment, I went ahead and continued with the eyeglasses.com e-commerce solution. For the desktop wireframes, I created a design that uses a top and side left navigation menu using the golden ratio, dividing the left-hand navigation menu to the main content on the right-hand side. Different things that were specified within the rubric were visibility, feedback, constraints, mapping, consistency, affordances. I went over those in the last presentation, so I decided to go ahead and use the same structure. For visibility, the root of the website is available by clicking on the eyeglasses.com logo. Right now it's just text, but I would think that at some point it would be a logo. Users typically read from left to right, top to bottom, the links that were created within the navigation menus. The more important links are closest to the logo. For example, if you look directly below the eyeglasses.com text, you're able to actually get into the e-commerce store for the eyeglasses, which would be the most popular, sunglasses second most bestseller, and then goggles. The farther down you get is more support information for the actual site. And then the top navigation bar consists of 3 items: the shopping cart, which would also show the amount of items in the cart, the contact us page link, and customer support. For feedback, I included another alert for the user when they add an item to the shopping cart, and I decided to give them 2 options: continue shopping and proceed to checkout. The only constraints within the application is the window itself. The page will scroll vertically up and down until it gets to the footer, which would signify the end of the document. Certain elements can scroll horizontally. It's not as much of a scroll as it is paging. For example, the main slider on the home page would cycle through images. These wireframes include mapping elements such as action buttons. On the eyeglasses link, there is an expand collapse icon that would indicate a drop-down menu. There is a current link identifier as well as a current tab identifier. You can see those in the left-hand navigation menu and also in the main content area on the top. There's also a breadcrumbs identifier at the tops to help prevent users from becoming confused at the position that they are within the site. The design does maintain consistency throughout the different levels. For example, the margins are all the same, whether it be within the top navigation, the left navigation, or the content. The headers and footers are the same, as well as the drop-down tabs and drop-down links / menus will all be the same. The pop-up icon dims the background and displays a message to the user to continue shopping or to proceed to checkout. All of the links are available on the home page, and as well as all the drop-down menus as well. This helps prevent unwanted page visits down the road for users. Additionally, the add to cart alert keeps the user informed about the server processes, but on the user's level from something that they can understand. I'll go over the actual usability test at the end. However, the results so far have indicated that 83% of the people that start the nav test finish the nav test, and at the first step was where they failed in that, the people who did not finish the test. Again, the different navigation options within the design is the top navigation bar and the left navigation bar. After going over the assignment, I decided to add another option to the view cart alert that would display after adding an item to the cart. I just wanted to give the user that third option in case they needed to see all of their items before they proceeded to check out. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly take the test before I went over it. The instructions that I gave were 1, browse for eyeglasses. So we'll go ahead and do that, browse for eyeglasses. And then 2, select men's eyeglasses. And then 3, add any item to the shopping cart. For this, I actually allowed any of these add to cart buttons to accept input. And then 4, proceed to checkout. So that was the test. And we will take a look at the results of the test. 100% of people finished the first step with an average completion time of 14 seconds. That is kind of long. I'd like to see that number drop. Step 2, 83% of the people who started the test finished. And in fact, let's go up to step 1 and see where everybody clicked. Everybody did click in the same exact spot. Here it looks like everybody clicked in the same exact spot as well. So yeah, my clickable area was too small, or they just missed it. So they had the right idea. So slight error. Step 3, another 100% completion rate. Again, all of the add to cart buttons were clickable areas. And the final step, proceed to checkout. Everybody clicked on that as well. So that was my usability testing, my nav flow test. Again, the instructions: browse for eyeglasses, select men's eyeglasses, add any item to the shopping cart, and proceed to checkout. And that was the process that I used for this assignment. Thank you.